Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested, and so are your families. Okay, man, I love today's energy. I love it outside. I was in and out, though, in and out, right? I was like, something about, family. Listen, you may have, okay, do not be out here and be naive to the heart of gold that you have. Okay, something about when you in these streets, you're gonna have to move like a snake. That sucks too, because I feel like what that is talking about is like not move like a snake, but know how the snakes move and kind of get into that energy, which sucks. That's only if you're gonna be around some something. Okay, I don't know who this message is for. I don't know if you're going somewhere where you may be around some kind of sketch energies. All right, so don't be naive. That is a message for somebody. Yeah, have watch your back, something like that. Because out of all the cards, that's the only one that was on the table. So welcome over to all the in 1111 energy soul tribe family. We're over here, we keep it real. Sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss, I do curse, I speak the truth, and I call out names when guided to. Hopefully, you can vibe like that. And if you can, allow me to be the first to welcome you. And to my A ones who are my day ones, to the Soul Tribe family as a whole, I love you and the divine loves you. I appreciate everything you do for the space. And y'all, the a lot, but I still got gifts coming because I also have masculine energy here, and we love masculine energy. Okay. We love feminine energy too, as my sisters. But yeah, the masculines, y'all looking like them them soulmates. Okay. Somebody out here is obsessed with definitely finding their soulmate, or they're just tired of waiting. I saw that in a comment too. Like somebody's like, all right, I'm ready. And I was like, no, that's right. So only take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, you guys. Oh, this is a general read. And first and foremost, this is for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Do not try to resonate with everything if it's not your story. And if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, some of the things are resonating with you and some of them are not, please use your discernment and flip the roles as you see fit. Okay. Don't try to make the shoe fit if it's not your script. Okay. Seriously. All right. Whew. Any questions you have about the channel can be seen in the description box where there is a disclosure as well. Read it, become informed. All right. Something about that. Somebody does need to become informed. Okay. All right. Let's tap in. I love you guys for all that you do for our space, however you see fit, contributing, liking, sharing, subscribing, donating, scheduling readings. I'm grateful for everything. All right. Divine, thank you so much for allowing us to be here. I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read all reason all the time. I also ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being thrown or projected onto myself or the Soul Tribe family, I just ask that you strike it down and cut it down, clear it, cancel it, and release it. And in some cases, return to sender, depending on the intention. Ashe and thank you. So, family, in the energy, yeah, have your back. Okay. Something about you being responsible here. All right. Also, you may be a responsible support system for someone. And this doesn't mean financially. This I'm picking up like, you are the sense. You're the common sense. You're the common sense in the matter. Especially when tensions arise. You have the common sense. There's something about you being responsible here. Somebody could see you as being responsible. Also, somebody may feel like you have some security issues as well. You could be somebody that has some security issues. Mm. And somebody's obsessed here. It says, not my fault. You can't get me off your mind. I don't know if it's you. I don't think it's you. They can't get them off of your mind. I think it's the other way around. Somebody may not be able to get you off of their mind. Okay. And then we have mouth here, power of the tongue, baby. Yeah, there's something about communication here. Okay. Eminem's new song, Power. He said, I heard, I don't know if he said I heard or my mama said. But he says something about the power of the tongue, but it not being stronger than the power of a GUN. And I thought to myself, that's interesting because I literally was like, what? Yeah, somebody out here seeing clear. Okay, family. I feel like you have an appetite for effective communication. Very nourishing and very integral energy. Okay, for who I'm speaking to. This is those no filter type mouths. Okay, I don't think you're rude or disrespectful, but you can. But you can get all the way, yeah. And you're getting clarity. Somebody's getting clarity on the security issues. And this could be just security issues pertaining to, they might, oh, okay. Somebody might be like, this motherfucker just outside and listen, family, it's something about when you go outside. You're bathing in the sun, you're breathing in the air. And you just turn into this like law, right? Like that's a whole security issue. Like you're a security listen. They like, nah, people need to be like just yeah, they need to be there. I can't lie. They need to be right up on you, okay? Like a resting in your face type energy. You okay, people got to get to the bottom of things. They want to know where you're at. Because they like, hello, do you know who you are? You can't just be walking around like everything. But family, I mean, to me, this is telling me you are somebody very important within the spiritual realm. Okay. People looking like, don't, Yeah, they're finding it. They finding it like, damn, you are part of this new world order, this new earth, new world order. Okay. Period. That's all it is. Bottom line in the story. Okay. And they're like, hello, are you gonna get yourself together? You just can't be, you gotta watch your back, your front, your sides, even though your angel and spirit guys got you. Don't be fooled by nobody. This is what spirit is saying. Yeah, somebody got some clarity on you and your security issues. Okay. And then it has nothing to do with romance. Somebody's obsessed with you, but it doesn't have anything to do with romance. Okay. That doesn't have anything to do with anybody courting you, okay? Treating yourself or falling in love. This is just somebody that's just obsessed with your energy. You got good energy, okay? Yeah, you're nurturing, okay? And like I said, you are very humble, but you can put somebody in their place. But at that same token, it's something about I feel like you kind of you are for whatever it calls for. But your first approach to everything is this loving, almost naive kind of a innocent energy, and that's because you are resonating with the sun. You are grabbing the energy from the sun, so everything is bright. Everything is bright to you. So even when you are in contact with individuals or people or energies, when you're out and about and the sun is out, it is very bright to you. So you only see the good in people. You don't see anything until they show it to you or until you intuitively tap into it. But when you first meet people, you ain't trying to read them because that is an invasion of their spiritual space. You are never supposed to invade somebody's spiritual space without their permission. That is a rule of thumb when it comes to universal laws. Like, never intrude. You're never supposed to intrude. Somebody sees that though. They see that you're very nurturing. And then they also know that you can cut somebody down if you needed to with that tongue, some teeth. Wait a minute. Yeah, somebody saw a renewal too. You've been in that energy of being on the defense. And you matured. You may have matured through a lot of losses, right? But they also know your ass can bite back type energy. hmm Okay. Yeah. See, somebody's obsessed with you and not in a romantic kind of way, but maybe just in a way where, you may have helped somebody, you brought clarity, you may have helped somebody out of a situation, you may have provided somebody with some advice or guided them in a direction. And somebody may want to award you for that. It says being prosperous, results of hard work or successful effort. Somebody may see your efforts. You may be working hard. Like I said, my channel, and I don't like saying words like my, our channel. And they're facts because I'm like, shit, I could be up here all damn day long. You feel me, family? That don't mean you have to be here with me. You feel me? So our channel, like I said, you know what I mean? Somebody may be wanting to reward you. You may have a platform. Somebody may be seeing something about you. I feel like this obsession has nothing really to do with the romance at all. It's just you've worked hard. Like I said, honey, I was doing this in 2019, but it wasn't consistent. And I was being hit like everybody else, ain't no woe is me type of story. We all go through trials and tribulations and all kind of stuff, okay? But it was something about you. You kept going or you kept doing something in between the trials and tribulations, okay? Many of you are moving. Also, I heard, oh, you know what? Have you guys ever done this? And I love this kind of stuff, but some people don't like it though. But maybe I'm just a little weird. I don't know. But if I see somebody that I feel like sometimes I move to do stuff, right, y'all? Sometimes I be moved to like share people's stuff, especially if it makes me cry. Don't say nothing and do not blame it on nothing other than me being moved. Somebody I just heard, oh shit, she over here going through menopause. No, but for real though, like if I'm moved and I cry or something like that, and I see something and I'm looking at the struggle because I know the struggle is real, you feel me? And I share somebody's, channel shit and they blow all the way up, that be giving me like the giddies. I'd be happy. So you might be somebody that like to see other people succeed too. You ain't tripping on that. Something about your organic growth. You grow organically, not superficially. And that's an insight. Yeah. See, you know what to do. You know how to look for the signs. You use your intuition. I told you, yeah. You be right on the money with things, you know. I feel like you're somebody you may not overreact, but shoot, once you get that feeling, you ain't playing with it. But I feel like somebody like triggered. You were recently triggered. And when you were triggered, I feel like, you may have handled that well, but I feel like it was a lesson to you too. Message. Mm-hmm. Bladder at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Holding in some emotions, able to let go. Yeah. I feel like you were holding in a lot of emotions. Okay. You may have been able to let go of some fears that as of recent. You remained in control. Didn't I say I felt like, you handled it. It was like you could have probably went or scream to the top of your lungs. I don't fucking know, right? But however you handled it, somebody observed you handling something very well recently, and it was a triggering moment too, because all you thought was, "Oh yeah, no, nope, not today. It's about to be Lord." That's all you could think. Hmm. Yeah, you're an inspiration to someone. Okay. You are. You're a muse. I'm hearing it. You're an inspiration and a muse to someone. You have a lot of creative projects. You express yourself and you act on your ideas. And that is an inspiration to many. That's an inspiration to many. Yeah, look, it's your youthfulness, something about your fresh ideas. You have this young energy personality for some of you. Only take what resonates. I told you that. Don't come over here with that if it don't resonate. But for some of you, you do have fresh ideas, a very young, youthful personality. Okay. You may even influence in a positive way though. Young energy. Okay. Young adult energy. Somebody here is still practicing something, and it's not like that. They're learning, they're practicing their craft. Yeah. They're trying to get their craft in order. becoming more organized. Somebody wants to become more organized with something. They're seeing where they can make some improvements. Yep, spirit is letting them know that. Yeah, divinely guided, higher power, help from beyond. Yeah, somebody's going to be helping you. And I shouldn't say somebody, your spirit team, your ancestors, your spirit team is going to be helping you. They're going to be guiding you along this journey, because some of you are definitely stepping into new ideas and you're getting ready to launch things. I feel like you're there, but you know it needs some tweaking. And I feel like you need to ask the divine to bring you to the clarity on what it is that you need to tweak here. Yep. Hope. Keep the faith. Don't give up. Yep. Expect a miracle. I'm telling you, family. I'm telling you. Some of y'all are really working on things. You're turning things around. People are also looking at things from a different perspective. I feel like, you got a lot of eyes on you. Okay. You got exes looking at you. You got old bosses looking at you. Okay. For some of you, please, if this is the case, condolences. You got, loved ones above looking at you. Okay. They're looking at all of this eternal love surrounding you. Okay. And through these towers, you've moved into the energies of blessings. You could be an introvert. Okay. You're an introvert until you're not. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. This introvert energy, somebody could have been wanting to keep you confound, okay, or confined. And that could have been what their goal was. Their goal was to keep you confined or bound to something, or, trying to keep you. And that was their goal. But the thing is, I mean, you don't mind. You don't mind it because you know all the masks that are around you anyway. Tell me more. Yeah, this was the mass strategy, but you kind of like being inside anyway until you outside. And then that's when you go into that energy I spoke of at the beginning of the reading that scripture. That snake and that serpent and that dove energy, right? You dove energy. I think you a little bit of both though, honestly, people. Spirit, talk to me. Yeah, you both. Even when you at home, you both, whether you're with people or not. Mm, okay. Wow. Yeah. Somebody could have wanted to rob you while you was asleep. That's what it was about. They wanted to rob you while you was asleep, or they was, oh, I heard that. My bad, spirit. Spirit said, damn, you go straight to the streets. Stealing your dreams, stealing your dreams. Okay. Sorry, spirit. I listen. I don't know the way the way these people be moving. Shit. I take things literally for real, but literal. But in this case, somebody, yeah, was trying to steal your dreams from you, okay? And they were putting on a mask in some sort of strategy here to try to do it. And I feel like, that is what was their whole intention, or those were their motives, okay? To, get close to you, be up under you, probably laying next to you, and while you sleeping, they staring, trying to peel your dreams out your head type energy. This is energy vampire. I can't make it up. That's exactly what they was doing. Somebody was doing ritual on you so that either 3D physical robbery could really happen, or they get into your dreams and steal something from your Akashic records or from your Akashic library, because everybody's Akashic library is different. It is not the same. It's not. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's why a lot of you can't see everybody, because if everybody's Akashic library was the same, then hey, yeah, there's different information in each library, and they're blind to it. You could even be blind to this ritual spell stuff, but that's why I said cast out anything trying to harm you, for no weapon formed to get you against you shall prosper. And not to be returning nothing, but let the divine handle it, because whatever this is not going to end up good for whoever is doing it, because you going to gain anyway. But that's what they wanted. They wanted to do something here, Okay. And this was their whole thing. They were upset. Somebody could have tried to take something you said and turn it on you, but see, those words came from your heart and your pure intentions, and you understand and understand and overstand anything that they could do. So somebody tried to take your words, your voice, and redo it and put uh some sort of ritual on you with your own stuff, and you like what, and they wanted you to be blind to this, but you could see through it because yeah, it was a way for them to gain, but you have an alliance with a whole wolf pack. I don't hear, it's just not a dog, it's a wolf pack. You have an alliance with a wolf pack. Mm, that's interesting. Yeah, something about stop relaxing when you out and about. Didn't I tell you that? Like fuck that. Oh, excuse me. Did I tell y'all a quick disclosure? I cuss and curse and speak the truth, call our names with gratitude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stop relaxing when you go out. Shit. Because this ain't a world you can relax in no more. Mm-hmm. Don't be so laxy daisy, okay? Spirit's like, don't be so laxy daisy, okay? Stop relaxing. That's that, okay? For real. Don't be relaxing around people because people right now they ain't working with a real day. They ain't. They on this mission. And a lot of people are scared. And then they're scared and then they're mad. And then when they scared and mad, and then here you come and they looking at you like you about to be the one to get everything. And you look like, bitch, look here. Look here. Okay. It's been a long time. This ain't no just woke up and just got over here or none of that shit. This been over here type energy. You feel me? But people are still scared and upset. And so therefore you are who they're looking at. They're blaming things. They want to blame you. Okay, they want to blame you because you are grateful at this point in time. And they're like, oh, they're grateful. We don't want them to be grateful. We don't want them to be too bad grateful. Okay. Period. Bottom line in the story, and that's the way it is, and that's the way it's going to be. Okay, because you've already you count your blessings and you are grateful for each and every one of them every single day. And that's why you're abundant. That's why you are rich. That's why you are a rich guy period. Okay. And this is just not from wow. And right behind rich guy is rich gal and healer. Y'all look, I shuffled all my oh see, I don't want to turn the whole thing over. Listen, I'm gonna just bring it here so y'all can see me pull it from the top. Look, you are very abundant. Rich guy out here, rich girl out here. Okay, that's King and Queen of Pentacles energy, and y'all healers. Love offer is coming in here. I feel like somebody sees just how grateful you are, and you use your gifts for real. Somebody did though. I'm telling you, they was putting death magic on you. But this boss energy may have changed that. Change something. Now somebody is having some sort of mental and emotional breakdown here. hmm And this was expected. I cannot make it up. Listen, there is a rising star. Yeah, this chick over here did that. They did that. And this boss knew about it. This boss knows you're a rising star. Yep, with abundance here. And you could be trusted. Ooh, you could be a divine feminine. And that heifer's jealous, I'm telling you, because she wanted you in poverty and somebody chose you over her. They chose you over this energy here, masculine or feminine energy. There could be a warlock over here mad, okay, because you're the muse. You're the muse to this boss energy. You have the fresh ideas, you have the youthfulness. They hold an animosity towards that. Somebody's mad because you're being protected by a boss energy. And your occupation is revealing a lot of things. Something about you not okay with this child in reverse and this divination here. Yeah, you don't practice no games and you don't abuse no children. You ain't trying to do shit like that. And you ain't a child no more either. Something about you only dealing with the with supposed to be grown adults energy. Let's get some more light on this. How about we do that? hmm I feel like they were sitting here, y'all. Boy, listen, somebody chose you. Yep. And somebody's going through some emotional pain here. Oh, let me get my, yep, somebody chose you. and someone's going through an emotional pain because see they saw people just lusting for you, they was just lusting for you when actually you really are dealing with your ancestors here. And this child in reverse, something about your ancestors, this is so you're not a child anymore. Mm-mm. Somebody was seeing you as that though. Maybe because of your youthfulness, they thought you was some damn kid. They were shocked to find out. Somebody was shocked to find out your age, your real age. They like, hello. Somebody's like, oh my God, they trapped in their mind. Yeah, you had a divine masculine energy trapped in his mind. Mm-mm. It was this ice queen. Looky here. So a divine masculine could have been imprisoned in his mind behind you, okay, thinking you were just, someone for destruction of some sort. But I feel like it was this heifer over here. I told you this energy was doing spell magic all over the place, honey, keeping this divine masculine confused when it came to you, okay, with that confusion and illusions out here, trying to cause some sort of destructive type of a viewpoint of you, and this was coming from an ice queen. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. She a cold heifer, ain't she? I don't like them kind of people because it'd be like, damn, you'll lie on somebody just to get somebody else. You'd be surprised how these people be doing things today, y'all. Because I think it's horrible to lie. I'm not about to be lying to you. If I got it, I got it. If I don't, I don't. And that means the messages too. Shit. If I don't have nothing to channel, ain't gonna be no reason. You know what I mean? That's why I say, be pure and clear in your minds, body, souls, and thoughts so that you could stay connected to source. Because as soon as source feels like you getting ready to try to abuse your whatever it is, influence or whatever it is, family, source will shut you down. You better know that. I ain't like, oh, look, I source will shut you down. I can't make it up. You will go through a symbolic death and may not get that miraculous rebirth. I'm telling you, you can't play about it. You got to be about it type of energy. And I don't mean like be about it from a gangster perspective. Don't call me no damn gangster. I'm not a gangster, but shit, I've been around a lot of people that, ooh, Lord, back in the days, I'm a night. Listen, uh, I grew up when, whoo, shit was different and it was dangerous. And I don't care what nobody have to say. They'd be lying if they tried, oh, we was around here. Shut up. It was dangerous in the 90s. It was dangerous. Depending on who this is resonating with. It could still be, I heard that shit. Somebody was like, hell, it's dangerous still to this day. Already, discipline is going to be required. Okay. A lot of people are getting ready to go through this awakening, and in the awakening I don't want you to feel lonely, okay, because you're never alone type energy. But yeah, you've been through a lot of adversity, okay. It may have impacted your self-esteem, and you've accepted this. Some of you are still indecisive about where your happiness is going to lead when it comes to these relationships, but you've been persevering through a lot, okay. You've been persevering through this bitch, or this maggot, okay? A maggot of a man or a maggot of a woman. You've been persevering through the grief they've been trying to throw at you, and still yet you are abundant. And they regret this. They regret it because it's like they already know that they pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and put. They pushed you so much to where you stepped off that edge and got caught in midair. Mm-hmm. They mad at your peace. They regret that they pushed you to the point to where you just are now at peace. And I told you they was blaming you. They blaming you for their world falling apart because you too damn grateful. You too damn grateful. And you could be somebody that's, funny, empathetic, you know what I'm saying? And they envy that. And that's the growth they wanted. That was their purpose. They wanted your purpose. And they can still be in denial. They can still be in denial that it belongs to you. I feel like, humor is, please make me laugh. Because I don't want to, if I'm not laughing, I ain't trying to be around you. I'll be like, huh? Yeah, if we ain't laughing, I'm good. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna know if it's sincere or not. I'm gonna know if it's sincere. Because if it's not, then it's okay. I'm good. But yeah. hmm Humor plays a humor because you're a healer. Laughter's healing, even crying is healing. Okay. Any emotional release of any sort in a non-violent way, whether it's laughing, whether it's crying, whether you know what I'm saying. And I don't want to say non-violent. Go do some kickboxing, go do some shadow boxing or something, go to a gym, or working out, whatever it is, you're a healer. And so you bring healing through different avenues, different ways. That's why this youthful idea energy is out here because you're a healer and you heal in all sorts of ways. You understand what crying's about, whether they're tears of sorrow or tears of joy. You understand, you've been on a few rodeos. This ain't your first circle around the world, I'm hearing. Forget a block. Damn. Old guard. Why did I see that movie last night? Old guard. You might be an old guard. An old guard of the world. And people thought you were unfriendly and greedy. Told you they was misunderstanding you. You an old guard. People thought you were unfriendly and greedy, and that was a whole misunderstanding right there. Yeah, honesty. Them finding out you're honest is frustrating a community. That's bad news to them because now they feel obligated they was obligated to an imposter. That's what it was. Let's go over these messages. I'm friendly. Yeah, keep your guard up. We aren't friends, and I may have a hostile attitude. I'm telling you, didn't I say something about that in this reading? Like, keep your guards up. Yeah, because in this world, everybody ain't doing or feeling or thinking how you do feel and think. See, a lot of people thought you was greedy. I'm picking up humble energy here. You're very humble. You're a very humble energy, right? It says, I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. People had you misconstrued. They thought that was your energy. You are far from greedy. You don't have time to be greedy. Greedy is a little nasty thing. Shit. I don't like greed. Don't be greedy, y'all. Okay. And then it's misunderstanding. Up. Things got lost in translation. Yep. And taken out of context. Direct communication will clear the air. Yeah, you are. Like somebody moved in. Listen. Oh, this boss. Listen. This boss was confused. I'm picking up the energy of like somebody that thought money ruled you or something. Somebody thought money ruled you. Wow. You ain't giving the damn about you like I've got you look, family, you don't live above your means. You live to pay your bills and maybe have a couple of dollars to help out when needed. If somebody needs you type energy. Family, I'm picking up on significant, type energy. So yeah, somebody was misunderstanding you. And I feel it was this boss. This boss wanted to see just how honest you were. So somebody's saying, I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. Like somebody did. Yeah, there was something here. There was something that they needed to see. They needed to see you respond or something pertaining to whatever it was triggering. Something triggered you or something like that. Yeah, frustrated. I'm irritated with what I cannot control and want you to feel as badly as I do. Like somebody can't control this heifer. See, somebody can't control this heifer or this man. A heifer, a heifer. I don't know what to say for the man. I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, see, this is too, they can't control masculine or feminine negative energy over here. And that's what's upsetting them. And see, that's kind of like bad news too, because see, they wanted control as well. This boss is looking like, hmm. I don't know why I'm feeling like I don't want to say you're not competing with anybody, family, but somebody's definitely competing with you. Hmm. Yeah, and this is bad news because see, somebody thought you was unfriendly, but honestly, they getting the bad news on that. You ain't unfriendly at all. You need to practice setting up boundaries. Okay. All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's something difficult I need to share with you. See, if somebody want to share something with you, I wonder if they don't know how you're gonna take it. This is giving me that energy. Yeah, obligation. Look. Somebody's a nuisance over here. Greed, frustrated, and obligation. Yeah, you're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. Damn, that's fucked. That person's a nuisance, or somebody feels like you could be a nuisance in their life right now. You could be this person's problem when it's coming to this over here. This is giving me them third parties. Now this don't always have to be a love triangle either, but I look over and that's what's up there. Third parties that had ulterior motives, yep, hidden emotional entanglements present. And ulterior motives, someone may be getting close to you with hidden agendas. That's what that energy was. This is that imposter syndrome. Yeah, I'm not who you think I am. Yeah, somebody listen. Ooh. And when I heard that, I'm not. But let me see. Let's see what pop out. Because I just heard, I'll see. Somebody tried some moon magic and it didn't work. Didn't I tell you they was trying to use your words? But you a wise man, woman, or child, or you've been that way ever since you were a child. That's why the child is in the reverse. Yeah, you the star. hmm They thought wrong. I told you they was misunderstanding you. Yeah, self-love all the time and period. And that's what you express. Ooh, we shit. Okay, so yep, it could be somebody in a black F-150 or a black truck. Dodge Challenger. Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Are you serious? A black, a Dodge Challenger, black, okay, either with a low or a lift kit, okay, F-150. They could be cold, warm, or high vibrational, either or they could just be cold, warm, or just high. But they have gang ties. Wow, that's crazy. And something about, they didn't, somebody here, I told you were misunderstood. They didn't see you as being somebody who was powerful, and respect. They didn't see you as power or being powerful or someone that is respected or that they should respect. That's what it was. But you got this, sis. This was the pot calling the kettle black. A spade is a spade. And you overstand all the bullshit. Yeah. And all the bullshit is this jealousy, this envy, this manipulation, bullying, being bullied, allured, trying to be tricked or trapped. Yeah, you ain't messing with nobody. See, somebody fucked it up for everybody. I ain't lying. Yeah, you live by a code of honor. And this got these people confused because they looking at how you manifesting. And look, I am in love with you. Okay. For some of y'all, somebody is in love with you. Yeah. Every time they think of you, their heart start beating fast. Yeah. And you may not even know it because you're over here loving yourself before loving someone else, right? Somebody may not like that. Mm. Somebody may not like that. Yeah. Mm-mm. Tell me more. Yeah, family, friends, coworkers, business supervisors, and managers don't be liking that shit. They don't like that you the Oshana of boundaries. Yeah, you will cut a cord quick. They don't like your cutoff game. You will cut a cord quick. You have energetic balance and liberation. Somebody don't like that. But there's this seductrix here. So there's somebody that is attracted to feminine power, and you may be the one that is the powerful one here. You're a feminine energy with a lot of power, and someone is attracted to it. And when I say power, I don't mean like power in like a social dynamic. I feel like power within the ethers, spiritual power, spiritual ranking. You have a really high spiritual rank. Damn, you the judge. You the judge. You're the judge in the spiritual realm. And the ocean, the protector, safety, boundary setting, and courage. Once again, yeah, something about, yeah, because somebody was looking at your protection like, yeah, no, 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 no. They ain't even on it. They ain't even, you ain't even doing what you're supposed to do. Look, look, that's why I listen. This is why, okay, I just heard that. Whoa, hold on, y'all. Listen. Wow, shut up. Somebody is definitely trying to keep you out of the way of this heifer. If you're feeling like you've been confined or something like that, I'm telling you, they tried to use your words on you. It came out in reverse. I know I speak, I feel, I see, I believe, I am power and powerful. They did not want this. This energy over here does not want you to appear to be that. Somebody is trying to keep you up out the way and out the space. They don't want you getting involved in nothing. Like on the chime, on the chime. Yeah, like they got upset. Look, something happened. And I feel like somebody did not feel you took your safety or you was not. Yeah, yeah, you pissed somebody off. You pissed somebody off that is responsible for watching over you. Yeah. Look, you pissed somebody off that is responsible for watching over you. And it is not a she or a her. It is a masculine energy, and your third eye is wide open. So trust your vision and dreams because you're a seer. Look, you pissed somebody off for look. hmm See, this person is trying to get your attention. Don't get mad at me, but they are doing rituals on you. Cupid shot his arrow. And they know that somebody is out here infatuated or just obsessed with trying to bring you some sort of ending. hmm And I feel they know this is going on in the background. And also, message to you because it is a karmic feminine energy and she is obsessed. And you're very intuitive and you're tapped into it. She may actually be getting ready to be ill pretty soon. She may be going through some sort of mental illness now. Damn, what the hell? That's a lot. That's too much. Gosh. Yes, what is this? They love you more than they know. They want you to know that right now. They are getting themselves together. Look, once again, like I said, it's not a romance. This is somebody, I don't know. Who watching you? Who got somebody watching you? Oh my goodness. Shut up. Look, and then here, they will ride for you. Listen. Y'all, good Lord. I don't know who this energy. Man, this motherfucker keep his ass cloaked. This energy keeps their ass cloaked. They're very overprotective bodyguard. I'm telling you, they looking at your somebody upset because they was told this motherfucker doesn't do look and look on the split. They name could start with any letter in the alphabet from A to Z. Okay. Yeah, somebody was upset. Ooh, on the split. Cartel protecting you for this Hefe boss who is obsessed with you. Didn't I just say, look, just keep your ass out the way. I don't know who this message is resonating with, but man, this motherfucker's like high up there or something. Fuck. Drug dealer, rich as fuck, stalking you, fell in love with you, kind of energy. Just keep your ass out the streets. Message. Keep your ass out the streets. Something about watching you to decode messages. Listen, love and happiness here. Yeah. See, somebody feels like, look, that would have been a walk of shame. You fucking around outside dealing with some shit you wasn't ready for. I feel like somebody was like real naive to something and it triggered them. There was a triggering moment here and somebody got mad and shit. Like literally, you being outside is a problem for this person, this Hefe. They going through some sort of prenup or there's some sort of breakup here. They're dividing up something, property, money, something. Look, oh fuck. And then on the split again, I ain't got to make it up. I'm over here trying to shuffle this side and on the split. Yeah. This is some weird shit. This is some tied up shit, some shit way above yeah. So you need to just go on and call your power back, okay? And stay out the way because everybody's not friendly and see where you were thought to be unfriendly, you're really too fucking friendly. And on top of that, your ass is sitting up here. Yeah, look, they say you are for me and I am for you. Together the world is our oyster. See, they're looking at you like that. This heifer over here knows that, or this masculine feminine energy knows that, right? They're saying they would like the path for you. And that is the divine path. Yeah, listen. Oh shit. Somebody out here watching your ass like I don't know what. Yeah, trust the divine and ask and you shall receive. Look, somebody sees you as the gift, and that's great news for you, family. Okay, they see you as the gift. It's great news for you. They could also see themselves lusting over you. Gift. It says I offer something from the heart and unexpected blessings to brighten your path. And this is going to be great news for you. I have something amazing to share with you. And then you have lust out here. I bring intense desire, a magnetic pull fueled by passion, seeking satisfaction without restraint. Whoo, somebody wants to apologize. Somebody wants to apologize to you. It says, I'm not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. They're curious. They want to know how you knew something. Yeah. I'm intrigued and eager to learn more and figure you out. Laughter here. I'll be a shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. Hmm. You're gonna get a lot of closure too with this energy, family. Yep. It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. That's what they want. And that's a confession to you. Yeah, hidden confession here. A hidden truth is ready to surface, exposing what's been concealed. Oh shit, I could tell you that. And you got sage advice. Yeah. Your wisdom is rooted in experience, and you can offer a fresh perspective. Yeah. It. Oh shit. For those of you who that's resonating with, yeah, it's like your security detail needs checking. That's what I'm hearing. Your security detail needs checking. You need to check yourself. Hmm. And hold the faith. Because right now you are a single, sexy, successful energy, feminine energy who's actually making money. And this priest energy put a love spell on you. Hmm. Whoa. And you might be masculine, feminine energy, blissful living in North Node energy. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, there's a whole hot mess going on. all behind the scenes. You seen this person at the courthouse. They was mad or somebody, yeah, they was coming in the courthouse. They mad. Somebody is literally watching you. They literally watching you. Somebody was mad. Look, this person got a bad temper too. It's like, and they really don't like they misunderstood you. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah. See, they don't understand you had a rough upbringing. You could have run away when you were younger. It says street life here. Some of you aren't going to resonate with that, but some of you will. Hmm. Why is that courthouse here? Tell me about that courthouse. Whoa. Look, the courthouse is here because you made, look, there was some sort of trap they didn't want you to know about. Yeah, so be yourself. Yeah, you're not gullible at all. This karmic relationship, remove yourself so you may not have removed yourself from a karmic relationship. Somebody knew about this. Yeah, you are about to get a gift from an admirer. Yeah, listen. With this courthouse here, someone was like, you didn't escape this trap. This energy over here is hell bent. Okay, they want you to just be yourself. You're already doing that right now, but you're not gullible at all. It's like you pick up on things. Yeah. And this energy here that is like saying your security detail needs a check-in. This is a karmic relationship. Remove yourself from it, but it's in the reverse. So it's not. This is somebody telling you that there's some bitch out here that is definitely on your helmet. You are about to get a gift from an admirer. Some of you could have been experiencing your right ear clogged up, right or left ear, but I'm hearing right ear. Right ear been picking up on frequencies, or you've been hearing something out of your right ear, or right before you hear something, your right ear does something. Take that how that resonates. Hmm. Let me see. Yeah, but you're not clairaudience, all right? Because that was in the reverse. So some of you are not even experiencing that because it says clairaudience hears sounds, voices when hears sounds and or voices when nothing is physically there. Loved ones' voices. Somebody here. That might be why you ain't tapping in because your ear is clogged. I don't know. But you need to trust the divine and ask, and you shall receive. Okay. I feel like self-love is here. Somebody needs to go to the doctor. Yeah. Not just go to the doctor and get your ear looked at. Something's in it. And love, okay, we have love, sweetheart, and you're a gift. And that's how people are seeing you. And this energy is confused. Look, they're confused. Something about people being confused or in some sort of illusion because it's like, something about how did you know that there was a soulmate involved? They're confused. Somebody's confused about how you knew a soulmate was somewhere around or something like that, or somebody was watching and there was an evil eye. Hmm. Yeah, this was tied to good or bad karma, and only you know. I feel like somebody got somebody on your helmet, though. God damn, I ain't lying, family. Like they on your helmet. And it's this Hefe boss, whoever he is. Strong ass presence to that motherfucker. I ain't lying. Hmm. And I be wondering, like, why don't they just come forward or something like that? Yeah, because your power is unmatched. No, this galactic beings. Yeah, this energy ain't coming forward, but they want to say surprise. Yeah, they looking at your achievements, and they also know that you a high priest or priestess energy. They know all of your karmic ties about these karmic masculines that had you in conflict when you were traveling with they ass. You probably went, they know everything. This person out here got all kind of shit on you. You might have went traveling somewhere with somebody out of town and just went through all kind of bullshit. This was a karmic masculine. There was a lot of conflict on y'all's trip. Somebody watched you handle that right, or just stay in alignment, or just, stayed centered while you were going through this. You could be a mature woman when it happened or now, and they've seen that you have ascended from whatever this little curse was. Yeah, look, this is what they wanted. And look who it came from. It was the Ice King that put voodoo on you. An Ice King. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or cold-blooded person. Ice King, voodoo, thief, and yeah. Yeah. This is some dirty shit. That is some dirty shit. And I feel like you buried that. Yeah, they wanted to do that to somebody who's held in high honor. That's a star seed. They didn't want, look, and because they wanted to do that, they're not getting this unexpected money. And these are not people, or these are not energies who serve the greater good for a better purpose for all type energy. I feel like these were total strangers coming together just so they could fuck with you. That was it. It didn't have anything to do with the betterment of your life, anybody's life around you, or anything like that. Jezebel. That's what it's all about, the Jezebel. I'm telling you. Because before you came along, family, there was somebody else, I'm pretty sure, okay? That was in the mix, in the picture. And like I said, you don't have to be physical. This could be in the spiritual realm, but your energy signatures are seen and felt. Okay. So hopefully that provides you some clarity. Okay. hmm Somebody was pissed. They're like, that motherfucker's slipping. They ain't even and you and you just like, nah, you was, yeah, but you do, family. You gonna have to, yeah, don't be out here trying to be all happy and go lucky. I'm telling you, because you got somebody here, yeah, they want to come make a romantic offer to you, but they got somebody they dealing with that has not gone through the symbolic death yet. They were trying to stop it, slow it down, make something happen. Possibly using some magic, trying to come in with some sweetness, but then also you're a sweetheart, okay? Because sweetheart came out, right? Where'd it go? Anyways, you're a sweetheart, and you're possibly a master manifester, or something about you is mysterious, majestic type energy. And this person was trying to sabotage or slow something down, or you know what I'm saying, force a fucking change. And that's not good, because that word got out fast. Ooh, somebody playing something in the dark, spur of the moment, and it still didn't go right. Or something like that. Yeah, it was like they planned in the dark, not knowing you already been in the light. Ooh wee, and whatever they planned, it was an unjust. It was an unjust. Somebody lied to them. Ooh, partnerships has been broken now. Ooh, look at this shit here. Because they lied. Somebody found out somebody lied about you. Oh, somebody found out somebody lied about you. They lied and said they went inward. They lied and said that they were the one that was, they lied and said that they went inward and you was the one who had false associations or some shit like that. Someone said you were dishonest about a 10 of pentacles, about your roots, your wealth, that's what somebody said. Ooh, they knew they got manipulated into partnering with someone because they actually saw this imbalance. Somebody's like, nah, Jezebel got caught lying. hmm So that win at all cost energy is gone. hmm Somebody could have seen you being careless, and that's why this came out. Yeah, that's a problem for them. Yeah, that was a problem for them. They criticized that too. They was looking like, your security detail need to get tightened up because they criticized this. They saw you as being careless. Seriously. And they are not gonna let this rest because there's something about that. That was like a violation of something. 244 could be significant, 442 could be significant. Something was unreliable here, or someone was criticizing you pertaining to you not. Yeah, listen, your security needs some corrections. Okay, your boundaries, your security and your boundaries, you need to self correct. Okay, family, that's what I'm hearing. Your securities and boundaries need to be self corrected because somebody out here talking bad right now, but they still love you. They still, see. They still see that, they can see something in you that they're still connected to or still want to be a part of. They see that you're responsible, but they also like, nah, yeah, your security needs a detail check. Okay, family. So I'm gonna leave that right there. All right. Hopefully, provides you with some sort of clarity to a matter or situation that could have been triggering for you. Okay. That was intentionally done, I'm hearing. This was intentionally done to re-trigger you so you could get your security detail right or something like that. All right. So let's wrap it up. Thank you so much, Divine. I love you. We love you. Thank you for allowing us to be here. And I ask that you continue to keep love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect and good health in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.